goodness. Jesus, that is really, really stuck, isn't it? It's not just like slightly stuck.
No.
How did... I can't believe that. It's so funny. Half the cars like completely disappeared.
The land is so big, so we will be back in a couple of days.
It's okay, I've done some rewilding. I know how to survive out here.
Yeah, I think some people think I'm just sitting at a computer. Actually, I prefer much more to do what we're doing now because it's more fun than the computer. And well, it's both part of Neos. Oh wow, God! Yesterday I was here and there was some water, but now after one night of crazy rain and everything is swamped.
Wow.
Hello? We reached the same location as last time.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am gold?
We have a new lake. Nature, always full of surprises.
We could take our shoes and socks off and walk across.
It's cold. And
No, the cold is okay. Shall we? The only thing is if we
that's it.
sink and are never to be
we're not
seen
gonna
ever
sing.
again.
We're not gonna sing. It's fine. I'm not worried about that.
Shall we then?
But it's
Let's take off our shoes and socks.
yes. It's very messy.
Squelchy!
Oh fuck! Now it's wet. Oh yeah, we should actually do it all together. You should have thought about this together. We need to support each other. Ooh, it's cold. It is cold. It is
We are on a secret mission.
We are on the garden mission.
Garden mission, yeah.
Yes. The green orbs.
Vincent will order the pipes.
So if you're looking at us, please subscribe our channel.
Oh, look at this kitten. Are there more?
This is gonna be so good. We're gonna plant something we really use a lot in the kitchen. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I can give you a clue. If this food had a personality, it would be one that gets things moving.
The cat is digging in the soil.
Let's go.
How much it costs here? 29. I can get them for off price.
Are you the mango dealer?
Yeah. We can definitely have a plant shop.
Yeah. When will I see mango tree at Neos?
I guess in 2 years.
Did you get the on film. That was the
Aconteceu
cat.
aqui um acidente, o gato meteu
quê?
o aloe vera abaixo.
Oh, Catarina.
Catarina.
Don't let it near Katarina.
Então, destes eu contei 13. Ah, mas também está aqui um parquinho.
I mean, this is the great thing about Neos. There's lots of adventures here. You have like forests, meadows, hills, valleys, new lakes, full of surprises.
It's like having a spa, a nature spa. And fox walking. The fox walk is a technique that I learned of walking barefoot through the forest specifically. The way that you do it is that you put the front of the foot down first and then the heel. And the benefit of this is that you are then walking more consciously and presently through the forest.
Bom dia. Já repouso com outra galinha.
Is it a first?
Yeah, chicken egg. There are more eggs there for the duck, but she's, how you call them?
O que havia de arranjar
When they are preparing for little ducks too. How you call?
Yeah, ruvar. I don't know how to say that in
Yeah,
English.
how
but
do you say?
I learned that. So sensitive. I'm not used to do this while a camera is watching. So every expert out there, be kind. Look at this little gem. Where do you want to live? I think you want some light. Look, this is your new home, darling. We need to name this one now. We need some suggestions for names. Not Neo. No, something that begins with an A, I guess. Or maybe we can just call it Vera. That's a very common name in Sweden. Yes. This is Vera, yeah. Vera, very welcome to Neos.
Great! Hey!
Welcome back.
We got the Kinder Bueno.
A Kinder Bueno!
Tastes very different from eggs from the shop.
Very much. Wow.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello,
who are you?
I'm Coco, Italian, living in Portugal. First day officially in the kitchen. I don't cook pasta, so calm down. I cook a dal, but my touch. So now we put some spices, and then I will try to make chapati first time. But Marie and Krista, they said you need to experiment, so I will do.
The first day, she's just taking over the kitchen and making and preparing, and I don't know what
I
we're gonna be
hope to
treated
send
with.
good luck to the food.
Yeah, you're doing an amazing job. Welcome
Thank you.
to Neos.
Thank you. I'm very excited.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown.
Okay.
When I return,
But this is not the secret food we're gonna plant later today. We will come back.
wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Buon appetito.
Hold on, put me together, take me back where
Sorry,
I belong.
Tiago.
But this was really good.
I want it all.
Put them in there.
I don't they start.
New fig trees. We have taken the sticks from one of the fig trees at the land. So we can make a fig forest. We love figs, right? Good for us.
Sim, sim, tá bom. Sim. Sim, já bom.
But no in soil.
Sim,
Uh-huh.
sim, sim.
See.
Sim.
Let's do it.
How is the car doing, my friend?
The car needs a little fixing because it's quite hard for driving the Pajero on the land.
And now it's pulling to the right.
Now it's pulling to the right a little bit, yes, after the last incident on the land. But, well, that's farm life, so.
I don't know if we want to film this though, because it looks like we're a couple.
We can then talk about it, that we're not a couple.
Yeah.
So it might surprise a lot of people because it tends to, but no, hold on, let me start again. I almost feel like I don't, because I'm going to shock everybody, so I don't know what to say, like whether to just make it like an announcement. By the way, everybody, Vincent and I are not a couple. So a lot of people, I'd say possibly all people, when they find out about Neos and they see the videos and the photos and everything, they believe that Vincent and I are actually a romantic couple. And we're not, actually. And this shocks so many people. And people think, oh, but you look so good together. And, you know, we are completely unified as these founders of this project. We both feel that it's a greater level of perfection, and it has even more power that we are not a romantic couple, because we have this union of the mission. We are this kind of masculine and feminine principles working together, bonded by the purpose and the mission. And it's not influenced by any kind of romantic entanglements, or there was no sense of like, we are together and then from there we are creating this thing. No, it's like we are both coming very strongly from our own place and share the same vision, and so are unified together as these pillars of that.
I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on. Put me together.
Wow.
Take me back where I've been.
So beautiful.
So what is that, Karen?
We call it mica in England. I always remember my dad and also my stepdads, we were really into crystals and stones in my childhood, so we used to have some of this. But yeah, it's really beautiful, huh? It's really sparkly. It kind of flakes away, but I think if we don't touch it, we can have these pieces in the event space. But they're very heavy to carry back now, and we don't have the car.
So much magic here, so many surprises that we didn't even know about. before we actually, like months into the land, we started discovering places that we hadn't even seen before, even though I've been many times, and then we have been many times on the land before, but there's so many corners.
This deeper nature connection and these ways of rewilding ourselves are a really core part of NEOS, because if you trace all of our problems, all of our suffering, all the way back to the source, our disconnection from nature is at the core of it. And so therefore our reconnection with nature has to be at the core of us finding well-being and health and right relationship with each other and the earth again.
And now it's time for the gengibre. That's Portuguese for ginger. We're gonna have our own harvest in 180 days it takes. This is so exciting because we use gengibre. I'm learning Portuguese. We all want to learn the Portuguese language. You just put it down like this. And it's a root, right? So it's gonna be perfect. They will grow horizontal. I did some research, so this is gonna be amazing. In 180 days we will have a huge plant. We bought the organic ones, so we all want just the clean food here.
So what is up, Karen?
I'm just checking because there's been so much rain, so I'm just making sure that everything is protected and that, yeah, all of our beautiful textiles don't get moldy.
A lot of things doesn't go as planned.
No, they don't. Yeah, this week Carmen left again. So she was here only for like a week or so. And yeah, normally we have this onboarding process where people will come for like a week first and we can feel how like, things flow on both sides. But we really believed that like Carmen was the right person and she was very excited about it as well. And so it sort of felt like a done deal, but it wasn't. Nothing went bad. She just, realized that her old job, which had a more traditional, the more traditional Portuguese way of life and structure, and just in the end felt more familiar and peaceful for her than taking on such a big adventure where we're exploring all these new paradigm ways of doing things. For instance, looking at non-traditional hierarchical structures like decentralized models, holacracy, working with sociocracy. There's things that we're exploring here. And we're at the beginning phase where we're really setting things up and pioneering, and so it can feel, I guess, a little chaotic for some people that aren't used to it. So we're kind of disappointed that, we thought we had the perfect person and now we don't again, so we're looking for someone again. It's happened like a few times now over the last 6 months where we thought we found like the right people and then it turns out that it wasn't quite aligned. It's really difficult actually, to find the right kind of person or people because there's so many different aspects, right? It's like we need somebody that really gets the vision, that is like fully passionate about it, that can handle these kind of setting up phases, that want to be a part of the setting up. So has this kind of more entrepreneurial, visionary, thought leader kind of energy, and at the same time has kind of this harmonious energy that can kind of fit in with the people that are already here and the way things are, so not too dominating a personality, but someone that still brings structure and can feel what we're building and can bring in what their skills are. So yeah, so someone that's kind of logistically minded, but still has a harmony with energy, still sensitive. And ideally, at the moment, we really need someone who is Portuguese or Portuguese speaking, which narrows it down even more. It's also, though, like we don't want to be too rigid either about our ideals because there are kind of roughly like 3 areas that we are needing team in. And it can be that one person has 2 of those, And we don't know what that constellation is going to be, right? Because we need someone that is very on the property side of things, like with maintenance, and really gets to know the property and how everything works. Watch what's going on when we have construction workers, can get things fixed either by themselves or somebody else. But also someone that's just generally in logistics and operations in terms of the overall management and business, and then someone who can be on it with like event organization and hosting people, hospitality. So it's these sort of 3 areas, but it's a journey. We're right at the beginning, so I know that the right people will come because on this journey so far, like things go wrong, but then also really good things happen at the right time. So yeah, I'm not worried about it.
So if you feel connected or aligned, or you think this can be for you, you find more information down below.
Exactly. So it's been the story of NEOS so far, and I think it's relevant for everybody in any project and anything that we're doing in life. We always have challenges, right? There's always things that don't go to plan, and in a project like this, everything just gets amplified completely because you're running like so many different tracks at the same time, and there's so many pieces that need to come together, and then when something doesn't work, it then sort of has a ripple effect on everything. And it's like you're trying to build something and then like that gets taken away. And so there's always things that suddenly unexpectedly go wrong. At the same time, there's always things that unexpectedly go right. And ultimately, because this project has this deeper purpose of really helping us to wake up and expand our consciousness and live in a more flowing, beautiful, coherent way. It's inviting us to live from this higher way of being, which is, you could say, operating from the quantum field and deepening this trust so that everything that happens that seems to go wrong is actually going in our favor if we can just suspend our judgment for a moment. Maybe we can feel that.